Hey everyone, welcome to Knotty Yarnies. My name is Barb and I consider myself an avid crocheter. And welcome to my yarn room. And I come from Ontario, Canada, and this is my first video. And I plan on hosting, like, this is just my introduction video, and I wanted to let everybody know what my likes are and what you could see from my videos in the future. And I'd like to post videos about my crocheting, about some different yarns, maybe some yarn unboxings. I do knit as well and loom knit, so there might be a little splash of that in there. Maybe a tour one day of my yarn room, and plenty of other things. I'd love to be able to teach you to crochet, but there's lots of videos out there for that. I would rather show you how to do certain projects. So when I have a project I'm making up, I have a project book right now, and I'm just in the midst of writing up the patterns and everything to share with you. So I hope you follow along in the journey. And some of my favorite crochet projects are smaller because they're quicker to do, but I really do enjoy the intricate stuff as well. So I usually use the bigger hooks. I don't tend to use the smaller ones, but I have done it. So, you know, it just depends on what the requests are for. I have little access to yarn where I am. I'm in a little city in Ontario, Canada. I might have already mentioned that. And we only have like a Walmart, and it's very limited. Like it's like half an aisle, and it's very, very empty. And our local Michaels I don't get to very often, as I don't drive, so I just go there when I absolutely need something, and it's been closed, but for the last 2 weeks it finally opened, but I haven't yet got there, but maybe I'll do a tour of there as well one day. I enjoy using a lot of Yarnspirations yarn. I enjoy using all different yarns. I must be honest, it's not just Karen's Simply Soft or Red Heart Super Saver or Burnett's or anything like that. I really enjoy all different. I love Lion Brand. I love loops and threads. I love chunky. I love thin. And everything in between, honestly. Like, it just depends on the project, what wows me for the day. If it's sparkly, you know, even if it's dark, people frown when they have to do something in black. It doesn't really bother me. Time to get out my lighted crochet hooks, and I'll use those. Like, it doesn't bother me. I just go in a well-lit area and crochet away. Sometimes I'll do it out just sitting at the cottage, and a bright sunny day, that's the time to pull out the black yarn and work on that project. So if you guys have any ideas of any kind of tutorials you'd love to see, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to hear the ideas. I will have a yarn unboxing by Hirschner's in the next week or two. That should be in. I'm going to say it should be in. I've ordered it 5 weeks ago, and it was stuck at the border for a couple weeks, but it said a week ago that it's been on its way, so I'm really hoping that it is on its way. And hoping that even today, that I get it today. And if I did get it today, I will do a yarn unboxing like right away, because I'm excited. There's some surprise boxes in there that I chose in the section, and I'd really love to see it at the same time that I can show you guys to see it. So that would be quite interesting. I just cleaned up my yarn room and set it all up just the way I've always dreamt. I used to have it, I had the bookshelves for a while, and they were up. But then I started collecting more and more yarn. Different brands is what I want to say. I don't have a lot of each brand, but I wanted to have enough so that if I wanted to do a project of something, that I didn't have to scramble or wait to find that type or that number of yarn to do it. I could just go into my room, pick it up and get started on it right away. Because when the feeling comes around to it and the brainstorming is there and you just feel like you want to get going, you can do it. Because Lord knows who likes, you know, to be waiting and then maybe the thought went away and you forgot to jot it down and you forget what it even was, you know, that you were thinking about. So, but if any of this rings something that you want to listen to and talk about in the future, I'd love to share with you. I have a couple of my favorite yarns here. Bernat Premium, soft, squishy, squishy. It really is squishy. So there's not very many colors of this. I shouldn't say there's not very many colors. There's not very many shades of colors. There's lots of colors, but just not a lot of shades, I find, for this. Not like Red Heart Super Saver. There's so many beautiful shades in Red Heart Super Saver and so many different types. And then I also have a Karen Simply Soft on my lap, just to show you the types of yarns that I really enjoy using. This is a thinner of a 4-weight, but I enjoy so much using this yarn. This yarn does split a little bit, but once you get in the motion and used to the hooks, and I think it depends on the hooks you use as well. And I don't use any brand name hooks. I just haven't purchased any. I just purchased a no-name one off of, I think it was Joom maybe, or maybe it was Amazon. Just they have rubber handles. There's no name on them or anything. I'll show them to you in another video. But anyway, I hope you have a lovely day and look forward to another video from me. I will post, I can't say every day, of course, but when my Hirschner's order comes in, that'll be my next video. So hopefully right now it'll be once a week, because until I get used to the editing process and that whole process for me, and once I get some more subscribers as well, and then I may be even able to start going live and answering your questions live. But if you have any questions, just ask below. If you have any suggestions, mention it below. Please be kind. As I said, this is my first video. I do have a heart, and I would appreciate the subscribe. You have a lovely day.